Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. Salute, salute, salute. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Big Sebo, first in the building. My guy, what up? What's happening? Louisiana in the building. Project 3040, what up? What's good? What's good? Nanigans, what's happening? Buddy with the red. Salute this morning, top of the morning, man. Top of the morning. Seniority, what up? Big Voodoo, big membership. What's happening, man? My board ain't working this morning. Big Tony ain't no phony out there in Sweden. Salute, salute. DC for life, all day, every day. Salute. Home team in the building. Shot in the building. What we got going on this morning, man? Pam Doyle. Peace and light, peace and light. Shot, what up? Sunset Harris, what up? Brian Dickinson, what up? Bree, salute this morning. How we doing? How we feeling? How we feeling? How we feeling? Congratulations to my niece, man. She got her master's, Zoe. Shout out to her. Shout out to DB3, man. They went in there and whooped butt this weekend, man. Yeah, shout out to Pernell Whitaker, man. They brought the boxing back to the 757. Yeah, they doing it proud. Phoenix Rising, salute this morning, Queen. Beno Stairs, Enrique Houston, Niagara Falls, New York, son. Bam, what up, DC in the building? What's going on? What's going on? Yes, congratulations to my niece, man. Miss Zoe. I posted her stuff up there. In case y'all want to bless her with some love or just some congratulations. I think I did. Ooh. I need to get on my Instagram. Okay. Yeah, shout out DB3, man. I told y'all a minute ago, man. Keyshawn is a bona fide star, man, in the game. Bona fide star in the game. Yeah. And no, man, I gotta find y'all, man, too. I gotta find him, man. Education can never be taken away. Oh, no doubt. No doubt. She put that work in too, man. She ain't but 24. I think I messaged you and I need you to check out my platform. Will you message me at on IG? Pain, go away part. Okay. IG. Thank you, Bree. Billy, what up, man? Oh yeah, that's gonna be a good fight, man. When is the fight? When is that fight? I can't miss that with Johnson. Oshaki and Ford. That's gonna be a good one. I'm gonna check it out. Pain. Yeah, Oshaki and Ford. That's the next best fight coming out right now. That's gonna be a good one. Tink, what up, man? Did you hear about the young man William Davis? Nah, who is that? hip me, pull my coat. Keyshawn is the truth, man. I try to tell y'all, man, you can't train with Bud, man, and Shakur and all that, man, and you know them dudes been under good tutelage, man. So they got the pedigree. They got it, man. All you had to do is put the work in, man. They done did that. Any good heavyweights to watch? Yes, God. Moses and Tama. And they got a young American heavyweight too, man. He got a funny last name, man. He got a funny last name, but he like them two right there. Yeah, it's if you say his name, I know it. It's American heavyweight too. He young, bro. He like 21, 22. Moses and Tama is too, like 21, 22. Yes, perspective of you and some events that happened while you were down. Yeah, I'm working on that now, Billy. I'm working on that now. Sean Johnson, salute this morning, Queen. Red Nose in the building. Yes, man. Hit the like button, hit the hype button, and all that stuff, man. How we gonna run it up if y'all don't help me run it up? How we gonna do that? I never heard of him. I'm going to check it. You never heard of Moses at time, but you ain't watching boxing. Yeah, that's the young version of might be a faster, stronger Mike Tyson, man. He a bad boy, man. He a bad boy, knockout machine. Bad boy, he gonna be hard to deal with. He gonna be hard to deal with, man. Shakur said he wants to fight Garcia. Shakur can fight anybody he wants. He gonna win. He gonna win. I'm telling you that right now. He gonna win. Whoever he fight, he gonna win. Don't bet against him. You get the video on Big Danny J. Williams told me to ask one of your videos. Do you got? Yeah, it's a video on my page. You gotta go look. Living 12, what up? Young man played football out that way. Took his own life. I grew up playing football with. I ain't seen that team. DM me the information. Let me check it out. Where do you tune in to watch all of that box? You go to the Zone, man. The Zone got all the boxing, man, right now. Top rank with the Zone. The young man who just got life without parole down in Florida. What do you think about it? I think they threw their life away, man, like a lot of other young dudes is doing, throwing their life away on pipe dreams, man, listening to Tom Foolery and getting caught up in that, man. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get some people on here. It's been a couple on here talk before, but I'm gonna get some people on here. Billy, I'm working on it. These jokers will be getting out of prison, man. I'm telling you, man, they ain't got time like me to be sitting there here in front of John every day. They trying to live their life, man. They trying to be, you know what I'm saying, out and about. They trying to go, you know what I'm saying? They going jet setting and trying to live, man. I'm on here with y'all every day. This is living for me, though. I'm living. You understand? Where your coffee at, bang, right here. Yeah. I got to start drinking some more of the what's the name coffee. They said it's good for you. That mushroom coffee. My brother gave me some. They said that stuff good for you. So I'm going to switch it up a little bit from this Maxwell House and this Folgers, which is delicious, by the way. Yeah, I got a passport. You trying to take me out of the country? Live swell. You trying to sponsor a trip? I'm trying to get out the country. I ain't got no stamps on it yet, though. Mm-hmm. I got one. It's just collecting dust right now. I'm trying to see something, though. St. Louis in the building. What up, Sam? 32 years young today. Happy holiday to me. Man, Morgue World, what up, man? 32, happy birthday, champ. Pull up in the Dominican Republic, July 4th weekend. Yeah, you paying? If you paying, I'm going. Did DR? Man, I'm going. Yeah, you paying, I'm going. Straight up. Word up, son. Man, Morgue, I was in the penitentiary, man, a year longer than you been on this earth, champ. Woo-wee. Let that sink in. Detroit Dynamite up in the place this morning. Yeah, man. Everywhere you been, everything you seen, everything you done, I was in the cell that whole time. Plus a year. Plus a year, champ. Plus a year. Mushroom coffee is crazy. Hey, I'm telling you, I got some, man. It's supposed to be good for you too, man. My brother got me some, man. I drunk a couple times. It was all right. But now I done did a little research on it. They say that joint is good for you, man. Good for you all the way around the boat. Health as well, you did. I'm on this health kick again, man. I got to go all the way in, man. Then I was just around my sister boyfriend. He big as a linebacker. He work out every day. Thank God for resilience. You better believe it, champ. You'd be surprised what you could do when your life on the line. You'd be surprised what you can do when your life is on the line, champ. You'd be surprised. Man, I had one of the best experiences of meeting somebody that knew me from YouTube that I ever had, man. I'm gonna post it yesterday, when I was coming back from my niece graduation, right? It's crazy. So I'm riding with my sister and her boyfriend, so we stop at the gas station on the way back. So I'm in the back seat, right? I'm painting this picture for y'all for when you see the short, you'll understand. I'm gonna post it today for sure. So I'm in the back seat. I'm tired now. This is a 3-hour drive. I'm dozing off and all types of stuff. So when we get to the gas station, they wake me up because the car stopped. So I'm sitting in the back. I look out the window. There's a Jeep pull up right beside me, right? So the Jeep pull up and the dude get out the Jeep. And when he get out the Jeep, he look over there. I look at him. He look at me. As Joe Baker would say, shout out to Joe Baker, we looking at each other. So I turn my head, I look back, he's still looking at me. So I'm like, hey, man. So then he do like this. I said, So I opened the door. He said, thank you. I said, yeah. He said, oh, man. So I get out, greet the man because he know me or whatnot. And he said, man, that is crazy, man. I watch you every day, man. I always wanted to meet you. Who would have thought I'd pull up beside you? I was at Costco's. Who would have thought I'd run into you at Costco? He said, man, I'm looking at you right now. I said, go ahead, man. I looked in his car, and he got one of them flip phones. The phone is get real big. Them Jones that get about that big. And he got me on the screen watching the video, man. Hey, that's crazy right there. That Jones blew my mind, dog. That blew my mind, dog. So shout out to him, man. And he told me I can't, what he said his name was. I can't remember, but I know his last name was supposed to be Landon. And he said that yeah, you was calling me London in the chat. I said, yeah, I know I be butchering up people's name sometimes. Sometimes, not a lot. Sometimes. But shout out to him, man. I'm gonna post that short today. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I took a picture with him, did a little video with him. And yeah, that was wild, man. That was cool, man. That was shout out to him, man. And a dude that was and shout out to him too, dude. There was a security guard at George Mason. He caught me when I was going out the door, said he watched me every day. So I took a picture, did a short with him as well. So y'all look out. I'm gonna post that today, man. So shout out to everybody who see me out there, man, and show me some love, man. I definitely do appreciate it, man. It definitely be motivation, man, to keep going, man, for sure, for sure. Yeah, that joint right there, that made my day, man. I was tired and everything too. Boy, they said, I'm looking at you right now. Even that just blew my sister, man. She was like, that's crazy. He had the phone set up in his joint watching me and just met, and he pull up right beside me. That's just that would have blew my mind. It would have blew my mind if I watch somebody, if I'm looking at something on my phone and they pull up right beside me. That was crazy to me, Joe. Yeah, that was crazy right there. Cohaven, that was crazy. I'm telling you, bro. That joint made my day, man. Yeah, he was cool as a fan too. Yeah, he was cool as a fan, man. Mm-hmm. Who'd have thunk it? Who'd have thunk? And I don't go to Costco's because I ain't got no Costco membership. My sister do, so I wouldn't even never have been at Costco's. You did? I wouldn't have never been there. I wouldn't have never been there, man. So hey man, what's supposed to happen gonna happen just like that. You heard? Just like that. What's supposed to happen is gonna happen just like that. You know what I'm talking about, Bree? Is this thing moving? Or y'all got stuck? Or I'm stuck? Which one? I don't see now one of them moving. So I don't know. Is my internet messed up? Or y'all just stopped talking? Which one? I don't know now. You'll make me feel like I'm weird just talking to myself. Somebody better say something. Somebody better say something. Huh? Mo cheddar? Mo cheddar? Okay, Bree here, Mo cheddar here. Okay, y'all just listening. Come on, man. Y'all gotta talk back, man. Talk to me. I talk back, man. Bessie knew what up. You gotta talk back, man. San, what's that? San Antonio. So I'm about to get this brisket and this rib out the refrigerator that's been marinated for 24 hours. Put that good old Texas barbecue on it. Ooh, Lord. Man, I'm trying to move away from eating all of that meat, man, that beef and stuff like that, man. No diddy. But yeah, I don't know, man. I gotta get into the vegetarian side, man. Maybe even the vegan side, man. Yeah, man. I think I feel better like that, man. You know? Red knows some I'm hungry. This early in the morning. How many years did you have to do before you decided to stop the foolishness? Shh. Shh. Too many. Too many to be honest. Too many, man. I should have stopped the foolishness a long time ago, to be honest with you. But when you be in that joint, man, it just be, I don't know, man, it just become a lifestyle. It's just the way you living. It feel like if you stop trying to, you know what I'm saying, live the way you living, then you know, I don't know, man, you might get hurt. Might get hurt, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I don't know. That's the way I feel. I feel like if I stop being aggressive in prison, man, I don't know, I might get murked or something. You know what I'm saying? I know it's hard to understand, but that's just how I feel. I feel like if I stop, you know what I'm saying, being aggressive, stop being me, then somebody might think, you know, oh, he right for the pickings. Peggy, you got to remember our grandparents grew up with so houses and I know, Richard, I know that, but still though, I'm just talking about for me. I think what makes me, you know what I'm saying, where I could be, you know what I'm saying, at the top of my game, man. I want to be back in good shape, and I think what got me out of shape is where working, doing all of this every day takes away from a lot of my time, but also too, just eating all this food that I won't able to eat all them years. So I won't able to eat all of that food all them years, man. And a lot of this food ain't no good for you anyway, though, man. To be honest with you, just tastes good. It ain't no good for you though. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It don't. You know what I'm saying? It don't. It ain't no good for you, man. Real talk. I got a family member that got hurt in prison. I have a family member that got hurt in prison, and no one informed. Yeah, they ain't gonna inform the family. They ain't tell you when your people get hurt. You could get stabbed in prison, and they not gonna call your people and tell your people. Somebody else got to do that. They not gonna do that. They be too scared of lawsuits and all that other stuff. That's why dudes always got comrades, because if something happened to them, you might have a cool comrade or something. You know what I'm saying, that you cool with, and you'll tell them, man, call your peoples and let them know, because you could be stuck in the hole for undetermined amount of time and can't get the phone at all. And you'd been hurt, been in the hospital, been back in the hole, and your people don't even know if they don't come see you. Yeah, man, they don't be liking that neither. They don't want you to tell your people. Listen, quick story. I was on Wallace Ridge, man, and I told you I ain't like to go outside. I ain't like to go in the park because they doing too much shooting up there. And you know what I'm saying, you mess around and catch a stray. So I can remember I was in the first cell, and it was an old dude. I said this on one of these joints before, if I ain't mistaken, but it was an old dude, man. That dude had to be 60s, in his 60s. You know what I'm saying? And he moved like he was in the 60s. But he was arguing about something with the police, arguing. You did? And they kept telling him stop banging on the door. He was telling them he needed the sergeant. They didn't want to get the sergeant. So they came in that joint, man, and they bust the door and ran down on him and cuffed him up, roughed him up a little bit, cuffed him up, put shackles on him. 2 police, and they was walking him out, taking him out. There weren't that many people in there because dudes was out for wreck, but I was in there. I'm looking out there. So he argued with him, and they roughhousing him. While he got shackles and handcuffs on, they walking him out, right? And he hollered to another dude. He said, yeah, call my people, man. Call my people. Tell them they locking me up for nothing, man. They locking me up for nothing. And they told him to shut up. And he kept, yeah, call. The dude said, what's the number? So he started hollering out the phone number. This is how much they don't want you to call your people. Man, they clipped him. And he, mind you, handcuffs behind his back, shackles on. They clipped him. The floor is marble. Man, he fell flat, bust his face open, blood everywhere, knocked his teeth out and everything. Yeah, right there, I'm looking right at him, man. That joke made me so mad, but it ain't nothing I can do. And the crazy part about it is not only nothing I can do, I got to be also at the same time glad it ain't me. Yeah, man. So this type of stuff they be doing up there, bust that man face open, man, knock his teeth out, man. Think about that. Think about that. That's a lifelong scar, man. A lifelong, he lost his teeth, man. Just because they got the power over you, and just because, man, bro, y'all don't, man, I don't even want to start thinking about that stuff this morning. Because if that was me, I'm telling you right now, I'm a human being. I ain't no better than the next man, and whatever the case may be. But if they would have did that to me, I guarantee you, y'all wouldn't have never met me. Because if they wouldn't have got me up off of that joint ASAP, they had to take me straight from the hospital to another camp. Because as soon as they let me out on the yard, I turned into Jason, and they would have killed me. They would have killed me on that joint. I swear to God, they would have killed me. They would have had to. I was going to make them. I was going to make them kill me. Knock my teeth out, and I got on shackles and handcuffs. For what? Nah, man. That's the type of bull job they be doing up there all the time. All the time, man. And you think they're going to call somebody, people, and tell them that? No. And they're going to lie. If he filed any type of paperwork, they're going to lie and say, he failed, or, man, I seen y'all clip the man. I seen it. And they dragged him out like that. Blood, a whole blood streak. From where they clipped him at to the side door, you seen a whole streak of blood just smeared on the floor because they dragged him out. Yeah. There you go. Stacy Landon, man. There you go, right there. Stay safe. I'm gonna post that today. I just talked about you. I just told him today. Told him you was the coolest dude I met. Pulled up on me the coolest way. Ain't nobody gonna be able to top that. Ain't nobody gonna be able to top. The man was literally watching me on his phone as he pulled up beside me. Real talk. Shout out to you, Stacy. I appreciate you, big dog. I appreciate y'all follow Stacy, man. Stacy pulled up on me yesterday watching me on his phone. That's crazy. It's crazy to me. I'm posted this morning, Stacy, something about probably when I get off a live. I'm posted in my shorts, man. Yeah, shout out to Stacy, man. Shout out to Stacy. Yeah. Gotta put your gloves up for Stacy, man. What's up, Big Jeff Borgie? I said his name right too. They landed. He said, "Yeah, you be calling me London, but you know." That's right. That's right. Mike T, my brother from another Virgin Island. What up, though? Like you do, I'm never got caught up in prison. Yeah, you don't want to get caught up in that joint. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell these youngest. That ain't where you want to be, man. That ain't where you want to be, man. Prison is not it, bro. It is not it. Trust me. Take it from me. Take it from me. Yeah, if you say something, if I would have even said something when they did that to him, then they would have came and tried to push something at me. You know what I'm saying? They would have came and tried to push something at me, man. LT, what up? Yeah, man, that's how they vicious up that joint, man. They vicious up that joint, man. Man, you be surprised, man, when people got control of your life. The advantages they take of you, you know what I'm saying? Just because they can, not because you doing nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's just because they can, bro. What would make you do that to a man who can't even defend himself? For what? And he just talk. He not struggling. What can he do to you? He got on handcuffs and shackles. What can he do to you that you would do that to him? And that's probably something sad, but it's probably something they went home and laughed about and bragged about and kikied and ha-ha about. Guaranteed they ain't suffer no penalty for it. They ain't suffer no penalty for that. So I'm saying, so the penalty they got to suffer is something that you're going to have to impose on them. But that's what they deserve. You did. King Love, what up? Pretty Shauna, what's up? Nah, you don't want to go to jail ever, Bree. That's the goal right there. That's the goal right there. Never to be in captivity. That's the goal. CC Detroit in the building. Yeah, they make you want to do something to them. That's why you can't put yourself in those positions, man. Can't put yourself in those positions. Don't never ever put yourself in a position to have other people have authority over life. You know what I'm saying? Over your daily life, your activities, your comings and goings, your decisions. You don't never want to be in that position, man. You ain't living. You just existing. You not living if you in that position, especially if you grown, man. That only happens to children. Children are the only persons who somebody's supposed to have control over their life, making decisions for them, man. Until they're old enough, smart enough to do it on their own. It's not for a grown person, man. You know what I'm talking about, Briella. Salute this morning, Queen. Supreme Pharaoh. Peace to the gods, man. Nothing like being free, regardless of how life is treated. That's a fact, King. That's a fact. It's a fact. I know y'all think I be bulljabbing, but I'm so sincere. Bro, I live under a bridge before I be in prison. I would, yeah, I could fend for myself homeless better than I can deal with the headaches of being locked up. Yeah, I could fend for myself being homeless better than I can with the stress and the aggravation and the violence of being locked up. I think I could, for sure, for sure. The stress alone will kill you in prison, man. I'm trying to tell you, bro, the stress alone will kill you in prison. And then since I've been out here, I've seen You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just be thinking, my brain be thinking because I've been in different situations. But just when I be out here, since I've been out here and I see homeless people, I see so many avenues and I know y'all probably don't think like that because you probably ain't never been in prison or homeless, so you ain't even considered it, which you should. But being that I've been in prison, when I see homeless people, I always put myself in that position and I see the angles of my survival if I was homeless. Man, what you talking about, man? I can fend for myself out here homeless better than I could in prison. I'm telling you that right now. But just like now, staying at hotels and stuff, and they got them hotels that got breakfasts in the morning. Man, if I was homeless, I'm going in a hotel in the morning like I'm a what you call it? Like I'm a guest. I'm going to get that free breakfast in the morning. So that's a breakfast. That's a breakfast for me right there. Yeah, they're gonna have to put me out, or they're gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna walk in there like I'm supposed to be in there. I'm going in Planet Fitness to get a shower. You understand me? Yeah, things like that. I just put myself in that position because of the positions that I've been in. So when I see them, that's what I be thinking about. So, man, if I was out, I'd be doing this, but I go there. Yeah, man, Supreme Fire. That's a meal right there, bro. How they know if you stay in a hotel or not? Come on, man. Yeah, Mike T. And yesterday yeah, I think I'm joking. Yesterday we ate brunch. We ate brunch at a joint, like a buffet joint, right? I'm going up in the buffet. But with so many people up in that joint, I'm saying to myself, that's how my brain be working. I was like, man, if I was homeless, I'd walk right on up in this buffet because they be having groups. Because like with us, it was 15 people. I said, man, all I got to do is get up in there. Once you get up in there, you just go get a plate and start eating. Yeah. Shoot. I'm trying to tell you what. I be shaking and baking until it get better. I be shaking it. I ain't gonna starve. I ain't gonna starve for sure. Yeah. What's gonna happen if he catches it, man? You gotta get out, you gotta leave, okay, I'm going. I'm leaving the door. Right? Okay, my bad. Yeah, I'm going up out of there. I know it's easier said than done, but I'm telling you one thing. It's easier than doing prison. Yeah, it's easier than doing prison. Yeah. What they gonna do to you if you go up in a hotel and try to eat the free breakfast and you don't supposed to be? They gonna put you out. You know what I'm saying? Even if they call the police, what's gonna happen? Hey man, I'm homeless, man. It's a misdemeanor. Yeah, go try to get some food in prison that don't belong to you. They're gonna kill you. Yeah, they gonna kill you, bro. Go take some food in prison that don't belong to you. They gonna kill you. Yeah, so it's easier. Show is. Yeah, man. What you talking about, man? Hey, trying to get some food out here. I ain't saying it can't happen, but the chance of somebody killing you is very, 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 very slim. You can try to eat some food in prison, you ain't got none. Go bar or something, you can't pay it, but they gonna kill you, man. Or they gonna hurt you bad enough, you might gonna want to be dead. So yeah, I can feel better out here homeless. Yeah, God forbid, but I'm just saying, I think like that. You never know. You don't never know what's going on tomorrow. You never know. You never know. But if I fall on them type of times, you best believe I might not get nowhere to sleep. I'm gonna have something to eat. All these buffets and hotels and free breakfasts. How you gonna have free breakfast? How you gonna have free breakfast anywhere on this planet if you got homeless people and you can't feed them? See, that right there is a problem too. That's a problem in itself. Should not be no homeless people in the United States of America. Should not be no hungry people in the United States of America, especially when you got Bammers like Elon Musk got 750,000 gazillion billion zillion dollars. How you got homeless people? How you got that in the United States of America? Get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. That Bama got enough money to give about $1 billion. He'd still be the richest Bama in the world. Come on, man. He ain't got no morals, no principles, or nothing. Yeah, I know it's his money, but still, he funny with that money. Yeah, he funny with that money. You got 800. How many people in this world, man? What is it? 80 million or something like that? What is it? Whatever it is, he can give everybody $1 billion. He's still the richest man in the world, man. Come on, man. That's just selfish, man. Straight selfish. Straight selfish. Uncut, vicious, Bama. Yeah. Let me stop talking about him when he cut my TV off. Oh, Lord have mercy. I ain't telling no lies, though. Yeah. Cut my TV off, man. But, yeah, I couldn't have that much money and people be homeless and hungry and starving and all of that, man. That don't even make no sense, man. Yeah, that don't make no sense. Not to me. I don't know. Y'all have your own opinion. I'm just saying. That's it. Yeah, man. Nah, that ain't. No. Mm-mm. Nah. Come on, man. What you want to be remembered for? Changing the world or having the most money? We all gonna die. That's a fact. Let something else change. We all gonna die. So what you want to be remembered for? Having the most money that anybody had or changing the world? Think about that. That's something somebody should ask him. That's something somebody should ask him. What would you want to be remembered for? You tell me. Because just being remembered for having the most money somebody had ain't going to do nothing for you when you're gone. Ain't going to do nothing for you. Somebody going to have more money than that about a decade or 20 or 50 years later. So then you've forgotten. But if you change the world, you'll never be forgotten. Ever. Ever. And you probably write your ticket to, the other room. Probably write your ticket, man. Probably be up there in the upper room, man, relaxing and maxing, man. Probably be relaxing and maxing, man. You know what I'm saying? You got all that money, you ain't doing right. You probably gonna end up somewhere else, man. You probably gonna end up in the basement, man. hey, Brett, you probably gonna end up in the basement. Somebody gonna ask you them questions, man, one day, man. Why you ain't help the world? You had all of that resources. Why you ain't help the world? Why? Okay. Sit in here and think about it. I'm just saying, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe. He can have senior citizen out with medical problem. Do you understand what I just said? Man, he got 820 billion. He can help everybody out with everything if he chose to. Yeah, everybody. It ain't no just older people with Medicaid. He can help everybody, man. Everybody. You could build with that type of money, bro, you could build 20 hotels in every city for homeless people. Ain't gonna cost him no more money out of his pocket than it is for you going to the grocery store. It costs him no more, just like you going to the grocery store. That's how much it'll take out of his pocket. Come on, man. What we talking about? What we talking about, man? Talking about morals and principles. Yeah, we're talking about humanity, humbleness. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. DA, what's up, Bama? What's happening with it? Yeah, your boy might just get what he's looking for. I think he's snatching though. I bet you everything you own on that. Tell me he want to fight. He'll fight Keyshawn. He want Keyshawn next. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. You'll bet on that? I know you don't lie. I don't even know why I asked you. You don't lie. I say you is, but then if the fight ever come to fruition, you gonna be ducking and dodging. Ain't nobody gonna be able to find you. Built a new planet with that type. Yeah, bro, he can do anything, anything, but he chooses to do nothing that has morals and principles attached to him. You know what I'm saying? Louisiana Redbone up in the building. Yeah. Devin fight Keyshawn. What you gonna do? Barbecue or meal do? Or you gonna hide like you usually do? Huh? Keep wearing the same old hat till it get dingy and dirty. Elon Musk actually set up Starlink internet and communication access after the hurricanes in South last year and paid the first month of all Fed TSA workers bought out his own pocket. Man, that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing right there. I mean, I heard what you're saying, but what is that in the totality of what he got? What is that? What is that? That ain't nothing. That's just like him went to the grocery store. That ain't nothing. We got worldwide major problems. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing, bro. That's just like you would being a millionaire and you give a homeless person $10. That's to me. I don't know. You may not look at it the way I look at it. Some people look at it and say, yeah, he did that. He ain't had to do that. No, he ain't had to do nothing. He didn't have, I am not saying he got to do anything. I'm saying he's capable of doing everything. That's what I'm saying. I know he don't have to do anything, but he is capable of doing everything. And it won't hurt him. It won't bother him. I'm not saying that he could just take something out of his pocket or he go starve or he go without. Brother, he ain't going to miss nothing. How could you not miss nothing and help everybody and don't do it? That's a moral issue. That's what I'm saying. That's a moral issue, brother. If I could help everybody in the world and it does not hurt me or take from me, why wouldn't I do that? That's what I'm saying. That's a moral issue. That's not what he got to do. That's just a moral issue. If you gave everybody $1 million, it was more inflation, nobody would be rich anymore, or nobody would be rich or any better. Who knows that? Who did it? Who did it? If you gave everybody $1 million, they say, oh, well, it'll do this, it'll mess up the economy. Okay, who did it? Who did it? How do we know that? Ain't nobody do it. Ain't nobody do it. So we don't know what to do. People always try to sabotage something before it even happened because they'll say, oh, well, this is going to happen. You don't know if you ain't never did it. You ain't never did it. You can't fly a plane won't fly. You can't put people in there and go up in the air and everything. He ain't never did it. Then they did it. Now people fly every day. Once upon a time, where it was on foot, then it was on horse and buggy, and then they're in cars. And don't nobody can't tell me about what somebody can't do if ain't nobody never did it. I don't, that's just me. I don't know. My brain different. All I know is you don't supposed to have that much money and don't help the world. Not no TSA agents and this group and that group, or it's a tragedy here and we go help there. Man, you can help everybody. So now you're picking and choosing who you help when you can help everybody. You're picking and choosing. So if he only believe in this, then he only help them people. Is that right? Or that's just what he want to do? What if everybody in prison had tons of money? What would be the worth of your store box or poker games? I wouldn't care what that was if everybody was better off. See what I'm saying? You can't just think about self. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That would be me just thinking about myself. See what I'm saying? Because you got to look at it like this. You say if everybody in prison had money, my store box wouldn't be worth anything. But you got to put me in the equation too. So if everybody had money, that would include me too. So I wouldn't need a store box. See what I'm saying? It don't make sense. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I wouldn't need one. Okay, well, these businesses wouldn't flourish and you wouldn't need it. If everybody had it, you wouldn't need it. You wouldn't need a business. You can spend more time at home with your family and create better family structures and everything in a better environment if nobody had to be worried about going to work and doing this and doing that. Then you all can spend time with your family. You can raise better kids. You can have better quality of life and everything. I wouldn't need a store box if everybody had money in prison, because I would be one of the ones that had money. See what I'm saying? See, you making excuses. That's why we don't get no results. I don't make excuses. We got to make results. Can't nobody say what'll happen if everybody had money, because everybody ain't never had money. Only the upper class people have had money. Then when you get somebody that got the type of money that he got and he can help everybody, he don't help everybody. I stand on what I say. It's a moral issue. He don't choose to. He don't have to, but he also make the choice not to. Straight up. I don't want to talk about it no more because I ain't got no money and I don't care. He can do what he want to do with it. I'm just stating my opinion. I'm entitled to that, and just my opinion. That's all. Just my opinion, man. You might have yours, you know. I'm sure you do, but I'm just saying. It ain't even 800 it ain't even it's not even a billion people in the world. It's not even a billion people in the world if I ain't mistaken. If I ain't mistaken. It's not even a billion people in the world. I don't think so. I ain't that smart though. Y'all know, right? That's what they tell me. Not that smart. How many people is in the world? 8.3 billion. It's 8.3 billion people in the world. 8.3 billion people in the world. Okay. 8.3 billion people in the world. How much money is Elon Musk worth? It's 8.3 billion people in the world. Elon Musk is worth $839 billion. Right? Now, as we already have established, I'm not that smart. Right? So let me see. If he got 839 billion and it's 8 billion in the world, if he gave everybody $1 billion, that would be 8 billion, and he would still be worth a whole lot of money, man. Out of here, man. It's out of here. So I got all this money. I'm gonna help these people. I'm gonna pay some TSA agents off for a month. Man, I don't hear that foolishness, man. It's tomfoolery, dog. It's tomfoolery to me. I don't care which card. That's some tomfoolery right there, man. Yeah, that's some tomfoolery right there. That's some tomfoolery, dog. Yeah, that's some tomfoolery. But hey, man, she is. So it is what it is. So what else going on in the world, man? Of us regular folks. Tell me something about Building 7. Just want to know about it. A lot going on in Building 7. You gotta take that money and put it on your head. Couple of stacks right here. Put it on there. You won't have to get your money back. Yeah, you wanted to get your money back because ain't nobody gonna be able to get the job done. You heard? Yeah, unless you can hire God in the squad. And I heard that Elon Musk ain't got enough money to hire them. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. You heard? You did? Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Big CB. Yeah, he got more money than the government, man. Yeah, I mean, one thing about it, man, people who got it don't want you to have it. That's at all levels. What you got on your shirt, man? Pernell Whitaker, one of the greatest who ever did it. You heard? Pernell Whitaker, aka Sweet Pea. You understand me? Yeah, aka Sweet Pea, top 10 dead or alive. You heard? Yeah, one of the best ever. Lace them up. Shaking the Spurs playoff hands with 8 minutes to go in the game. I ain't see that. Eric. I ain't see that, but I'm gonna check it out. I heard about it, but I ain't see it, right? Big Red, what up? I've been watching the prison. I was in order where you went after your first visit, such as 2. You don't say at the end of the video where you went after your first visit to Sussex 2. Oh, I left Sussex 2. I went to Greensville. I did. I told you I went to Greensville. I left Sussex 2, went back to Greensville, got caught with the phone. I got caught with the phone a couple of years later and sent me back to Sussex 2. And I went and got caught with the phone again like a donkey. And they sent me up to Wallace Ridge. Yeah, I left Sussex 2 the first time I went to Greensville. I got caught with the phone some years later, and I went back to Sussex 2, and they got caught with the phone again, and they sent me to Wallace Ridge, where they thought I would perish, where they thought I would meet my demise, And a nice try, wrong guy. Yeah. Jay Wins was in Greensville in your pod when you got caught. Yeah, that we said. He was right up under me. He was right up under me when I got caught with the phone. Man, he was talking about that one time. He was right up under me. When I had that phone, I was laid in the cut, man. I was incognito. I was incognito. Boy, you got that phone, boy. You trying to duck and dodge. Yeah. It was over. Some people sore losers and not don't shake hands. Oh yeah. I'm gonna check that out though. I heard about it. Were you in penitentiary, bitch? Did you set other comrades up to do the same? It's about perspective. Let me tell you something, Louisiana Redbone. When you mixing apples with oranges, when you say I was penitentiary rich, first of all, I won't the richest in the penitentiary, never was. You know what I'm saying? I always had some dudes in there that had more money than me. So we talking about the richest. See what I'm saying? So you mixing apples and oranges. And I ain't never cared when another dude opened the store box. You got dudes in the penitentiary who had store box and you open up store box. They had all out war. If you come in a pod where a dude got a store box established and you trying to open the store box, most dudes will go at that dude and try to shut him down or try to hate on him or try to run him out the block because they already established in there. I ain't never did that. You can't find nobody in the penitentiary tell you I did that. I don't care what you do. Eat how you want to eat. I don't care. You can sleep right beside me and open the store box. It won't bother me because what's gonna come to me gonna come to me. but I won't never the richest dude in the penitentiary. I had always had enough for myself because I ain't had to take care of nobody but myself. You understand me? So I did what I had to do to survive and take care of me. But we talking about apples and oranges. You talking about a man that got more money than anybody on this planet. See what I'm saying? So that's a whole different thing. Like I say, it's morals and principles. I ain't got much now. I guarantee you, if you come to where I live at right now, I guarantee you I can put you in a car and drive around and show you 3, 4, maybe 5 homeless people that I give money to every time I see them. Every time I see them. Every time. I even get them stuff that I wouldn't eat by myself. I just seen the dude yesterday. You know what I'm saying? That I always see. And I'm going in the store and he's sitting out there on the corner of the store. And he's like, what up? I ain't seen him. And I said, yeah, what's happening? He said, good. That's what you need. He said, give me a pack of cigarettes. That's all I need, man. Give me a pack of cigarettes. Yeah, I bought him a pack of cigarettes. I don't even buy cigarettes. I don't even smoke cigarettes. You see what I'm saying? But that's just out of the kindness of my heart because I know that he's struggling. And I had enough to get him a pack of cigarettes. So we talking about two different things. We talking about morals and principles. You understand me? Morals and principles. I can't be the richest person in the world and just look down at people starving and scraping and scratching and stuff like that. That's just not how I'm built. Now, I ain't gonna keep on having this conversation. I said what I said. I meant what I said. You understand? Period, point blank. He's a Bama. He got enough money to help the world. He chooses to be the richest person in the world. That's his choice. Cool. I ain't got no problem with that. But I'm going to say what I want to say and mean what I say. Yeah, straight up. And it can't be me. I couldn't have all that and do that. Yeah, you got to still look in the mirror. What you want to do? Did you go to the fight last night? Nah, I went to my niece's graduation. Yeah, morals and principles. Yeah, did I want to go to the fight? Yeah, morals and principles. Yeah, that's what I live by, morals and principles. Ain't nothing gonna change that. Not no amount of money, not no amount of anything. Morals and principles. So, dude, Adam, keep talking food. I don't care. Adam can say what he want. Everybody can say what they want on here. It don't mean I'm gonna agree with it. I can say what I want. Don't mean y'all gotta agree with it. I don't demand you agree with it. I don't got no bones with them. People don't agree with what I say because your mind may not work like my mind. Your vision may not be my vision. Your insight may not be my insight. I ain't tripping over that. But if I say something, I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. And can't nobody change my opinion. The only way you can change my opinion is by facts. Show me facts. Facts change my opinion, not people's opinion don't change my opinion. Just like I hope my opinion don't change other people's opinion. Facts change my opinion. Show me where I'm wrong, and I can accept that all day, every day. Yeah, as we say in the penitentiary, I can stand a straightener. Yeah, I can stand a straightener. You know. Who you talking to, Adam? Who you talking to? Yeah, convince me, Billy. That's what I'm saying. If I could be convinced of something, then I'd be convinced. But if I can't be convinced, I'm not going to be convinced. Well, pipe down. We just have a conversation. Everybody ain't going to agree with everybody. That's just what it is. I know everybody ain't going to agree with me. Everybody don't think like me. Everybody don't think like me. Everybody don't think like me. Everybody ain't seen what I seen. Everybody ain't seen what I seen. Everybody walk their own path. I don't walk my own path. My perspective in life, my view, my vision is different. I understand and know that. Lynn 3827, what's up? Mr. Grim Reaper, what's up? I think dialogue is good. I appreciate you sharing your perspective. Of course, dialogue is always great. Philosophy derived from dialogue. Knowledge derived from dialogue. Insight derived from dialogue. Wisdom from dialogue. Double R, what up, though? Was Shorty Pimp penitentiary rich? For the most part, yeah. For the most part, yeah. Penitentiary rich only means you got what you need. You know what I'm saying? You got what you need, and you need what you got. You know, and you ain't gotta ask nobody for nothing. And that's all you want to be in any way. You want to be that in real life, but in the penitentiary, that's something that that's an asset. That's a big asset, man. Because the more you need if you need anybody for anything in prison, you are already at a disadvantage. You're at a disadvantage, and you in a position to be taken advantage of. Also in a position to be into some tomfoolery. You in a position to be in altercations. You in a position to be in, you know what I'm saying, some physical altercations. So if you can have what you need and you ain't got to depend on nobody in the penitentiary, that's penitentiary rich. And you got dudes who self-sufficient. They know how to go out there and get their own. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to take from nobody. You ain't got to rob nobody, nothing. You just got to be a hustler and know how to get it on your own. But then you got dudes like that too. They can't get it. They take it. But they also got to be willing to, you live by that, you die by that. Social group in every culture holds all the wealth and all political power. And sure, the rich will always get richer and the poor will always be poor. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Redbone. You're not listening to what I'm saying. That's what when you use the words always, right? That just only means that's always how it's been. That don't mean it's always the way it gotta be or always the way it's supposed to be. You understand? That's the point. It's always been like that. See, that's the thing. They tell you a lot of things, and we did a lot of things all the time just because this is the way it's been set up. Do you ever stop to question why is it like that? And how did it get like that? And even more important questions. See, we don't ask questions, we accept what's placed in front of us. See what I'm saying? More importantly, who made it like that? And was it intentional? You see what I'm saying? These is questions that don't nobody ask and don't nobody want to, answer. It's set up like that for a reason. It's not by coincidence. And just because it's like that don't mean it's right. Don't mean this is the way, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Let's keep it funky. If we gonna keep it funky, keep it funky. That's never an excuse. Oh, it's always been like that. Man, you know how many times I heard that since I came home? Well, that's the way they do it, bang. That's the way everybody do it. I heard that from family members, especially. And I'm not talking about this subject. I'm just talking about things in general. They'll say, well, I ain't doing it like that just because everybody do it. I don't got to do it like that. I don't got to do what everybody else do. Well, that's just the way it is. Well, it ain't like that for me. I don't want it like that. I don't accept that. So that's me. So whenever people talking about something that's always this way, man, do you know how long we've been doing something wrong forever? Did somebody put that system in place for us to do it, and we think that's right because that's what everybody else do? Man, I'm not falling for that. I don't know. I don't live like that. I did what I was told to do, what I had to do, and what I was told to do for 33 years in prison. I'm in the free world. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm an independent thinker. If it don't feel right to me, it don't look right to me, I ain't doing it. I don't care what nobody else doing. I don't care my sister doing it, my brother doing it, he doing it. I don't care. I'm not doing that. I'm going to do whatever I feel is morally right for me. I'm not doing what everybody else do just because it's always been like that. I'm not doing that. That's an excuse. And people don't ask the question about why. Why? If you do something all the time and it's been done all the time this way and it only benefits certain group of people, don't that make you wonder why? So the rich gonna always stay rich and the poor gonna always stay poor. And it's a system that's designed for that. Why? And then why is that right? And you put always like this. They want it to always be like that. It don't have to be, but it will be when we have the mindset of that's just the way it is. That's just the way it goes. No. Nah, I don't rock like that. I don't rock like that. They always told me it always been me, my color, my hue is always lower class. That's what it always been. That's what I always been told. But not in my mind, I ain't never accept that. So I apply that same philosophy to everything else. Just because this is the way it always been, that's the way. I still got my own brain, right? I still can decide for myself, right? I still can say I'm a king. I still can say I'm a boss. I still can, I don't know. No independent thinker. Independent thinker right here, man. Took me a long time to be one, but that's what I am. I don't care what nobody else got going on. I ain't, don't look right, don't smell right. Me, it ain't right. Straight up. Make $1 more than take you up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Man, they got systems designed to keep you where you are until you die. And then they want that same system to apply to your kids and your grandkids and their grandkids. And they want each one of you to tell the other one, this is how it is. We can't do nothing about it. I don't go for that. I don't believe that. I believe it will be, and it's going to be if we think like that. You change your mind, you change your life. Change your mind, you change your life. If you believe it, it is. If you believe it, it is. Period. Everything can change if you wanted to change. Man, I asked the preacher why about a topic, and his answer was, you just got to believe, brother. I mean, belief is one thing, but belief without action is nothing. You understand me? Belief without action is nothing. Belief without action is nothing, man. Knowledge without use is useless. Knowledge without use is useless. Belief without action is nothing. You can believe all day, but if you ain't doing nothing to make that belief a reality, it ain't nothing. Another perspective we could kick about this format doesn't allow. Oh, I know that too. I know that. I know we ain't got space and time. I understand. I definitely understand. It's just something that came up, so we just talked about it a little bit. We can move on. We could have been moved on. I just kept on responding to everybody else keep on saying something about it. And everybody I know got their own opinion. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping, man. I'm just saying. It all started with what I said. I still stand on what I said. Somebody can change my mind. I welcome that. But right now, I can't see my mind changing, man. There's no way in the world that I can be the richest person in the world and see some of the things I see and know in my heart and soul that I have the soul power to change these things, and it don't cost me nothing. It don't cost me nothing. You understand me? It would be, it's the equivalent to me. I'm gonna leave it alone with this, but to me, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying to me. When I see that situation right there, what we talking about, somebody having all the most money in the world and people in the world being in condition, to me, that is the equivalent to me of somebody being worth $100 million and walking past a homeless person that asked for a meal and they said no. That's what it looked like to me. That's what it feel like to me. You understand what I'm saying? A person is worth 100 million walking past a homeless person, and the homeless person asks them, "Can you feed me?" And they say no. That's what it. That's how I feel to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel the way I feel about it. Because it won't cost that person nothing to do that. So why wouldn't you? That's why I say the more principles and the integrity come into play. It don't cost him nothing. Zero. Wouldn't hurt him, wouldn't disturb his life, wouldn't disturb his lifestyle, wouldn't disturb anything that he got going on. It's just out of the kindness of his heart. Period. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's the way my brain works. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way my brain works, man. That's it. Man, Troy Mike, what's up, man? I feel you, Troy. That's what I'm talking about, man. I don't know, man. Like I say, man, I done seen the lowest of the lows, brother. I done seen the bottom of the barrel, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I done been clinging to life. You know what I'm saying? So I got a different perspective. I'm talking about straight up. I've been clinging to life. I've been buried alive. You understand me? I've been looked at as nothing. I've been looked at as less than human. I've been treated as such. I've been ignored. I've been in pain. I've been close to death, and people just walk by me. People don't. I know what that feel like. You understand me? I know what that feel like. So I look at people different. I look at people different. I understand different. You understand me? I done been in situations where I would even death wouldn't even bother me. You know, it wouldn't even bother me. I didn't even know. I don't even know what's on the other side of this life. But I felt like it's been times in my life I felt like it's better than what I'm going through. Got to be better than what I'm going through. So I look at things different. I perceive things different. I see things different. So that's just me. That's just my opinion. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You know what I'm talking about? More 33 of them things, brother. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was real life. That was real life. Yeah, every day it's real life. Real life. That ain't. I'm not here because I dreamt that. I did that. Yeah, I did that to get to where I'm at. So I'm gonna say what I want to say and believe what I want to believe. Period. Ain't nobody gonna change that. Ain't no money gonna change that. Ain't no fame gonna change that. Ain't nothing gonna change that. That's in me. That's in me to be who I am. That's in me. Yeah, if we don't got a choice, who gonna have it? You know what I'm saying? Darkness said peace. Tell Darkness peace, man. Black, yeah. Shout out to Darkness, man. He called me about a week ago. Called him about a week ago, man. I called him back. Called him about a week ago. Chopped it up for a second. Yeah, we broken, we give. Just imagine if we had. Ain't no question. Ain't no question. There ain't no question, man. Yeah, man, I would love to help everybody that I see this struggling, but I can't. But if I could, I believe wholeheartedly I would. I believe wholeheartedly I would. What I do for status or social platform. Who is you arguing with, man? I done missed some of this stuff. Man, I gotta get up out here, man. Y'all done got my emotions stirred up, man. I ain't trying to do all that this morning, man. What is the day? Monday? Man, it's Monday morning, man. I got things to do, man. I gotta go make some videos. I gotta go take care of some things. Y'all be easy this morning, man. If I offended anybody, I apologize for me being honest. You know what I'm saying? I apologize for being honest, man. I can't do nothing but be that, man. I apologize for me saying what I feel, what I think, what I believe. And I'm gonna apologize for the future because I'm gonna keep on doing that. You heard me? Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing that, man. I can't do it no other way, man. So big love to all of y'all, and I appreciate y'all. Happy birthday, Mo. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday to you, champ. I hope you have all of them things. You heard me? You did. Right back at you, Red Bone. You did. Hey, man. Love y'all, man. Peace and love, man. Hey, man. I'm just here, man. Trying to, you know, do what I can do while I can do it. You know, because when I ain't able to do it, I ain't gonna be able to do it. You did. I ain't gonna be able to do it. You know what I'm saying? So, straight up, y'all be easy, man. Y'all have a great day today on purpose, man. Act like it's your last day here, man. You did. Because we don't know nothing. We just here. Salute.